All right, welcome back to the third and final day of our Neuro Inversion Accelerator program. Over the past 2 days, you've discovered how all inversions and arm balances share the same principles. Trusting your hands to bear weight and your ability to stack your hips, your shoulders, and your wrist. And pushing and resisting gravity and the strength and mobility of your hips and your legs all play a part in finding control and balance. There's a lot to focus on, but with consistency, you'll build those natural reflexes until every transitions will feel second nature. Preparation is the key. And today, we're gonna pick up on what we've left off from yesterday and dive into controlling the negatives, eccentric phase of your inversions. The strength and control you gain on the way down carry over to every part of the movement. Eccentric training eliminates those bouncy or floppy transitions so you can roll in and out of the poses fluidly and confidently. So let's go. Grab a couple of blocks handy for this practice. All right, let's begin our warm-up. Let's begin today on the tabletop position. So go ahead and spread your fingers, grip the mat. Again, remember to press down onto your knuckles and pull your fingers. Now, begin to circle around your wrists. Circle around the wrists, opposite direction. Come back into center, bring the palms up, one at a time or both, that all depends on how you feel. So open and close your hands. Now begin to bring your fingers pointing back. Take a breath in, inhale, exhale, lean back and forth. Pressing onto your fingertips. Come back into your neutral position, fingers pointing forward. Press onto your fingertips and your knuckles, circle the shoulders. Circle your shoulders opposite direction. Begin to make your wider stance. Bring your hands away from each other and just moving side to side, bending your elbows, turning your head up. Maybe you might feel quite nice on your spine here as well. Amazing. Come back into your neutral. Now let's do some puppy pose. Stack your knees and your hips, and then extend your arms forward. Grip the mat, externally rotate your shoulders, round the upper back. Good, shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Imagine as if you're in down dog, but you're on your knees. So tuck your pelvis under, ribs in, breathe in. Exhale, let the heart melt down towards the floor. Keep the arms engaged. Keep the shoulders engaged. Breathe in, round through the upper back. Think cat-cow. Exhale, lower the chest down. Send the hips back. Breathe in. Tuck your pelvis, round through the upper back. Shrug the shoulders towards your ears. Push the floor away. Exhale, lower the chest down. Let the heart melt. Do this a few rounds at your own pace. Inhale, round. Push, push, push. Feel the strength. Exhale, let the heart melt. One more breath. Walk your hands back. Round through the spine. Sit on your heels. Grab opposite elbows and begin to roll your head from one shoulder to the other. Amazing. Bring your hands together. Begin to rub your hands. Generate heat, generate energy. On the back of your hands, rub your wrists. Maybe you feel that, sensations from just doing what you were doing. Rub your arms all the way up to the shoulders, waking up your sensory input. Do the same thing to the opposite side. Place your hands on your face, rub your face. Scratch the head, rub the back of the neck, rub the chest, your abdomen. Tap the chest, crossing, tapping the shoulders. Good, rub your back, the buttocks, your thighs, tops of the thighs, back of the thighs, your knees, your shin, your calves, all the way down to your toes. Improving your neural mapping, and you might also start to feel even more warm, but maybe less discomfort within the body as well. Okay, let's prepare for our hollow back shape form. So go ahead and lay down on your mats. Extend the left leg and then bend the right knee into your chest. Interlace the fingers behind the knee. Keep it nice and tight towards the body. Circle your ankle. Extend the leg up. Circle your ankle. Circle your ankle opposite direction. Explore the range of motion. Amazing. Now point your toes, bend your knee into your chest nice and tight. As tight as you can, engage that left leg. Begin to extend the right leg. Walk your hands a little bit higher towards your ankle. Breathe in, lift the chest, stay connected with the lower belly and upper thigh. So if you extend it so much that you lose the connection, slightly bend it. So keep it nice and tight and slowly extend without losing the connection of the lower belly and upper thighs. Lift your head up, breathe in. Now release your hands, hold it here, and we're gonna pulse. We're gonna lower the head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the leg close as you can towards the body. Keep going. Last one. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower. Give him a shake. Let's switch to the other side. Bend the left knee into your chest. Interlace the fingers behind the knee. Extend the legs. Circle your ankle. Circle your ankle opposite direction. Good. Flex the foot. Bend your knee into your chest. Extend the leg. Now point your toes. Lift your head up. Bring your leg as close as you can towards the body. Keep lower belly and upper thighs connected. And then release your hands. Reach forward. Lower your head down for 1. Head up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Awesome work. Give them a shake. Okay. Hug your back towards the ground. Bring your arms over your head. Elevate the shoulders up towards your ears as high up as you can. Palms facing each other. Now begin to extend the leg. Lift your head up. Gaze up perhaps if it's okay. Now bend the right knee into your chest. Nice and tight. Lift the head up a little bit higher. Bring your hands a little bit closer towards the floor. Keep the leg engaged. With control, switch leg. Head up. Extend both legs. Now left knee into your chest. Head up. Bend the right knee into your chest, head up. Exhale, extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. Knees into your chest. Nicely controlled. Right leg down. Left leg down. Knees into your chest. You got this, almost there. Left leg down. Right leg down. Knees into your chest with control. Last one. Right leg down. Left leg down. Knees into your chest. Left leg down. Right leg down. Hold for 10, 9, 8. Reach up a little bit higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ooh, give your body a shake. Breathe through your diaphragm. Again, one more breath. Breathing from the belly. Let it expand, the waist, the lower back. Exhale slow. Now bend your knees towards your chest. Rock yourself up and back. Up and back. Until we meet into standing. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your foot as if you're balancing on one line. It's gonna mess up with your balance a little bit. That's what we're trying to do. Remember, if you feel dizzy, you're more than welcome to bring your feet together or stop the practice completely. All right, so now bring your left thumb in front of you. Keep your gaze onto the left thumb and then turn your head side to side. Maintain the gaze on the left thumb. Then nod the head up and down. Now bring your left foot forward. Keep nodding the head up and down. Turn the head side to side. Now step that left foot back. Nod the head up and down. Side to side. Cross the head. Cross the head opposite direction, so the movement of the head affects the inner ear. And we're balancing on like a fine line. It also affects the reflexive stability. All right, release your hands, give yourself a wiggle. Now we're gonna add some breathing drills. This time what you're going to do is you're gonna make a big breath, take another sip of air on top, exhale out the mouth completely, and we're going to hold the breath at an exhalation and do as many squats as you can. So air hunger plus lung expansion. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in and then fill up one more on top and then exhale completely. Okay, so let's do that together. Breathe in from the belly to the chest, big breath. Take another sip, another sip, another sip. Empty your lungs. Hold your breath, do as many squats as you can. Well done. Okay, so let's stand tall on top of the mat. Inhale, hands up. Lift the chest. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bend your knees. Bow down into your folds. Notice how the forward fold feels. Inhale, flatten the back. Walk your hands slightly forward. Begin to grip the mat. Press down onto your palms and your knuckles. Wrap the triceps in, push the floor, look between your thumbs, shift your weight onto your hands and your fingers, belly to your thighs. Lower, 1, shift, lower, again shift,
Come onto your tippy toes and really bring your weight onto your hands. Lower. Again, shift. Lower. One more. Look between the thumbs. Big breath. Lift. Lower. And come down. So, okay, it's just really teaching ourselves to shift our weight to our hands and allowing the hips to really rise up. Okay, hands under the mat, grip the floor, hug the elbow into the side of the body, lean forward. Round through the spine. This time we're going to lower the crown of the head down towards the floor. If the feet comes off, let it come off. Lower your feet, push from your hands, lift the head up and control. Awesome. Let's do that again. Shoulders away from the ears, grip the ground, shift your weight onto your hands, control the way down when the crown of the head lowers. Come back down, lift your head up. Well done. So you really want to control to bring the crown of the head down, just like what we did yesterday. Amazing. Hands under the mat. Shift your weight. Keep your knee onto your elbows. Shift your weight a little bit more. Shifting your weight onto your fingers. Round through the back. Extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. High plank into your chaturanga. Breathe in. Upward facing dog, shoulders back and down. Exhale, tuck your toes right away. Lower into your dolphin. Ribs in, look forward. Lift your elbows up. You can bend your knees. Lift your elbows up as you lean forward. Right knee, right armpit tap. Point your toes. Gaze forward. Shift back again. Forearm down. Look forward, shift your weight onto your hands, lift the left knee up to your left elbow, lift the hips, point your toes. Lower down, forearm. Last one, right knee, right elbow tap, shift your weight onto your hands, lower, forearm. Left elbow, left knee tap, ribs in, find your control, lower, forearm, and come into child's pose. Breathe here. Grabbing opposite elbows, relaxing your shoulders. All right. Let's rise back up into our downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Bend the right knee into your chest as you round through the spine, shifting your weight onto your hands. Rising up onto your heels, balancing on your toes. Shift a little bit more forward. Then give space. Lower the right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Grab your blocks. Inhale, extend the right leg, shifting your hips back. Good. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flatten the back, lift the heart, sink your hips deep, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten out the front leg, fold forward. Let's do that one more round. Breathe in, right knee bend to lift the chest. Exhale, straighten out the right leg, fold. Here we go. Now, we're gonna work on core compression and hip flexor strength. Point your toes, lift the chest, belly to your thighs, and then push the floor around through the spine. Lift the right leg, hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, hips low, lift the chest. And straighten out the right leg. The lower you go, the harder it will get. So allow yourself to be challenged and feel the core activating and the hip flexor activating. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, big breath from the diaphragm, belly expand. Clench the jaw and lift, hold. Hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, bend your knee. Sink a little bit deeper. Get a little bit deeper. Give yourself a wiggle. Maybe circling your hips. Circle your hips opposite direction. Now bend the right knee, lift the left knee off, step the left foot to the top left corner of the mat. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, deep squat. Push your knees out to the side. Breathe in, lift the heart up. Exhale, lift from the hips as you fold, belly to your thighs. Here we go again. Grip the mat, look between your thumbs. Push the floor, lift from your heels. Shifting your weight forward onto your hands and back. Breathe in from the belly. Maybe you can get that lift. Lower down nice and slow. One more, breathe in, look between the hands. Push, push, push. Lean, lean, lean. Lift if you can. And then lower. Back into your Malasana. Good job. Hands onto the mat. Lift your hips. Crown of the head touch the floor. If you can, bend your knees. If you can, use your hips to lift up into your tripod. If you can, straighten out the leg, pull the ribs in, tuck your pelvis. When you come down, look for control. Bend your knees first into your chest. Keep your hips up as you lower your feet down, back into your Malasana. Just take a moment here. Breathe. Wonderful work. Hands onto the floor, grip the mat, lift the hips, lean onto your hands. Keep your knees onto your triceps or your elbows. Keep your weight onto your hands. With control, you're going to extend that left leg. And then the right leg into your chaturanga. Press up, high plank. Exhale, dolphin. Walk your hands slightly forward into your dolphin. Pause here for a moment. Gaze between your wrist or your forearm. Find a focal point. And breathe. Keep pressing away, hugging the elbows towards one another. Exhale, lower. Great job. Let's move on to the other side. Hands onto the mat, tuck your toes, rise up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee nice and tight towards the body as you shift your weight forward. Lift your right heels, push the floor. Step your foot as light as you can between your hands. Then begin to lower the right knee down. Straighten out your left leg. Use your blocks as you need. Pull the left hip back to keep your hips square. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, begin to fold. Bend into your right knee for a moment. Lifting the chest. Sinking onto your hips. Exhale, straighten out the left leg and fold. Let's prepare. Point your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Squeeze lower belly and upper thighs together. Take an inhale. Clench the jaw, press your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And lift up. Hold. 10, 9. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Shift your weight onto your hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knee. Get a little bit deeper. Straighten out the leg. Circle your hips as you need. Prepare yourself for the last one. Straighten out the left leg. Point your toes. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, push the floor. Lift the leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bend into your knees. Lift the chest. Circle your hips. Not easy, huh? Simple, but not easy. Circle your hips opposite direction, but you're doing great. It's about putting in the work. Bend into your knees. Hands forward, step the right foot forward. Lower your knees down towards the floor and just give yourself a gentle hip extension here after working on our hip flexor. Tuck your chin to your chest, drive your hips forward, lift the heart up. And take a moment here to breathe. All right. Lower your bum towards your heels. Lift your knees and let's get onto the back of our mats. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these blocks and place the blocks slightly in front of us. Slightly forward. And then we're going to come into a short downward facing dog. Remember to grip the floor. Remember to pull the ribs in and think lower belly and upper thighs connected together. Look between your thumbs. So it's not about extension of the knees. It's about core compression. We've worked on that quite a lot. So when we breathe in, we look between the hands. For a moment, let's just shift forward. Stacking the shoulders towards the wrist. We've worked on that. But now this time when we hop, think of lower belly connected to upper thighs. So you lean, and maybe you can lift the hips up high as you stay connected with the lower belly and upper thighs. Working on controlling our way down. So again, push the floor. Give yourself enough space if you find that you're too close towards your hands. Look between the thumbs. We've been practicing this. Push the floor, lift the hips. Breathe in, lean onto your hands. And then give yourself a momentum. Maybe you might find a momentum that can allow your hips to come up as you land onto the block. As light as you can. Stay forward. Hop back again. Hips up and land onto the floor. When we can control our landing, things will start to shift. So control on landing light within the negatives. Amazing. Do that a few rounds on your own. Look for lightness. All right. From against the wall, you can use these blocks for support on the shoulders. The wall, tabletop position. And the same thing, hug the elbow to the side of the body, gripping the mat with the palms in your fingers. Find that you're too close, you can always walk your hands back slightly. Think of a triangle position. Your hands are the corners of the triangle as well as the crown of the head. Shift your weight forward, shoulders aligned towards the elbows. Crown of the head goes down, shoulders away from the ears, hug the elbow in, push back up again. The key is not to rely on the block. The weight should be away from the block, but rather on the hands, the fingers, the knuckles, and the wrists. So crown of the head down goes to the floor, hands aligned towards the elbows. Push the floor, lift from the hips, knee into your chest. Use your hips to keep your hips to stack onto the shoulders. You can extend the legs, pull the ribs in, tuck your pelvis, knee into your chest, round through the spine, lower down with control. Lower your knees, come back up. Again, Engagement of the core is essential. Once you've done that, a few rounds, let's get into our headstand and do some shoulder conditioning. So, stacking opposite elbows, interlace your fingers, push the floor, round through the spine, crown of the head goes down to the floor. Lift the hips, walk your feet forward. You can also bring the blocks onto your feet if you feel that you're too far. Bend one knee into your chest, roll your heel back and forth. Again, push from the palms and the forearm. We've been talking about this in the past 3 days. Then maybe you will hit the wall with your bum. That means probably not engaging the core enough. So what you can do is really push tall with the forearm, tuck your pelvis, ribs in, extend one leg and then the other. Maybe one heel and you can switch. Now, find your balance. If you can start to find the balance here, shoulders away from the ears. Amazing. The last 5 seconds, keep your heels onto the wall. Tuck the pelvis, ribs in, engage your legs. Push the floor, lift your head up. See if you can get your head up. Notice if you're arching the back. Tuck the pelvis, ribs in, push onto your forearm. Lower the head down. Press back up again, if that's okay. If not, just stay and focus on pressing. Crown of the head down with control. Bend one knee into your chest. And then maybe you can extend that leg to control your way down. Again, focus on controlling your descent. Well done. Now, give yourself a moment, a little break, and then we'll move on to the handstands. The same exact principles, but now you're pushing even taller with your hands. So go ahead, when you're ready, let's find yourself in handstands. Pull the ribs in, tuck your pelvis. If this is still too scary for you to kick up, if you're struggling to get your legs up, turn around and come from this way, like what we did yesterday. But for a moment, as we come into this spot, do a few kick-ups, pull the ribs in, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears, and hop. See if you can find that balance, and focus on, again, landing ever so light. That means you need to keep that left leg active. And if you find that you're still struggling to kick up, let's try something like what we did yesterday. Look between your thumbs. Then begin to turn your head side to side. Eyes focus on between the thumbs. Then nod the head up and down. Cross the head. Cross the other way. Now keep your head steady in the center. Keep your gaze onto that focus. Push tall, ribs in, one leg up, and then hop. See if you can find some lightness at least. Pull the ribs in, lean onto your hands, tuck the pelvis, extend one leg. We're gonna hold for a few breaths. Push tall. Tuck the pelvis, ribs in. And switching leg. Push tall, almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, control that way down. Keep one leg up and slowly lower the other foot down, pushing tall. And stand up for a moment. Take a pause. And notice if simply looking down with one spot and moving the head might have given your brain some sense of safety, that it's okay. Let me know if that worked out well for you.